sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.
Take one, and action. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you back at the channel again. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm up here making a video. I was going to do a little follow-up on Jeffrey Sutton, the child predator. But I went to his channel to see what he'd been up to, and his channel has been terminated or deleted by him. I don't know which. So anyway, I'll have to do something else. Let's take a look at his channel real quick. And there it is. Yeah, what's it say here? This channel does not exist. Adios. Goodbye. That's Jeffrey Sutton. Anyway, let's get on with the video. I think we'll just take a look at the top 4 or 5 predators on YouTube that either are still here or have had their channels terminated or have ended their channels. So let's get right into that video. This is all the sick depravity that goes on in the First Amendment community. Here we go.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Independent Dash First Amendment Auditor, and it's education time.
Today I'm doing a little expose over some occurrences over the past several years where the 1A community, it was learned, seems to have an inordinate amount of sexual predators compared to other communities. I'm not exactly sure why, but it's pretty disturbing. Let's check out some of the recent events over the past several years. Here we go. We'll start with our favorite, Earl David Warden.
Breaking news alert.
And that breaking news involves the arrest of a Houston area man known for making YouTube videos criticizing police. Late this afternoon, Earl Warden was taken into custody by McAllen police after being charged with of a child. These allegations date back to 2002. New evidence was obtained by Deer Park Police that led to the new charge. Over the years, Warden has appeared in dozens of YouTube videos criticizing law enforcement and challenging the legal limits of where people are allowed to record videos and take photos. Warden is already a convicted offender. It is not clear why he was in McAllen. He will eventually be brought back to Harris County to face a judge on this new charge.
And as you probably know, if you've been around for a while, the 2 victims of Earl David Warden were his own biological daughters. And he's currently doing 20 years in state prison here in Texas for that crime. So all his ranting and raving at the police was to cover up what was really going on behind the scenes. And I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't point out 2 of David's closest friends. Both of these guys here, we got Patrick, PayPal Patty Patrick Roth here on the left, and Justin Pullman, a guy that thinks he's a newspaper anchor, but nobody watches his channel at all. His name is Justin Pullman. And notice something about these 2? There's something very definitive about the type of people that Earl David Warden like to hang around with. And you got to wonder about him, you know, after we know what he did. I mean, look at these 2. They both look like they're 12 years old, don't they? They're fully grown adults, but they look very, very young. Anyway, moving along. All right, now we're going to move on to, let's see, how about, Texas Sheepdog. Yeah, he got arrested for similar circumstances. Let's check that one out. First Amendment auditors, folks.
New tonight, a self-proclaimed activist who watches police to make sure they're following the law has found himself on the other side of it.
Texas Rangers arrested Jack Miller at his home in Kirby. When they searched his home, police say that they found...
KENS 5 reporter Hannah Tita is digging into the allegations, but first a warning to viewers. Some of the details of this story are graphic.
His motto is Film the Police. The Texas Sheepdog has more than 62,000 subscribers on YouTube. Police say the man who runs the account is Jack Miller, seen here in one of his YouTube videos taking his shirt off in a public meeting in Kirby.
Oh, sorry. Sir, out.
He records interactions with police.
What is your name and badge number? What is your name and badge number?
And also shares videos of other people taunting law enforcement on the job on his YouTube page.
We have 19,000 people watching you right now. Do you know that? We're live.
Congratulations.
Okay, guys, you see,
20,000.
This guy is being a tyrant over here.
What's your name and badge number, you
But in March, police came to him. According to arrest documents, the 51-year-old was arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, criminal trespass, and unlawful carry. Texas Rangers arrested Miller at his home in Kirby, but Kirby police also had a search warrant. This month, police say they did a forensic analysis on Miller's computer and found. The arrest affidavit states officers uncovered 6 images involving children. One particularly graphic image allegedly depicts a man a 5 to 7-year-old girl. Documents claim another image involves a child under 18 being harmed in a act of sadism. The Texas sheepdog remains behind bars on new charges of possessing.
And Miller is being held on a $150,000 bond for this child charge tonight. According to the Kirby Police Department, it's a second-degree felony. Reporting live in the newsroom, Hannah Tita, KENS 5.
So that was our second auditor that was arrested for similar charges. I don't know what's going on with Jack Miller's case. I haven't heard anything or found any updates recently. I assume he's still waiting to go to court. I don't know if he's in or out of jail. I don't know. I don't care. I don't like the guy. I don't like chomos. All right, let's move on to, how about the Minnesota Guardian?
Exclamation mark clip. Exclamation mark clip, boys. Exclamation mark clip, boys. Do that. Do exclamation mark clip for me, please.
This video came from another auditor called James Madison Audits. He's not much better off than the rest of these guys, but at least he speaks out when a predator is found in their midst. Anyway, let's continue watching the Minnesota Guardian hassle this woman.
Why don't we go talk,
Clip.
please?
Clip it, boys. Clip this shit. Hey, yo.
Excuse you?
I'm just talking to my chat. How are you today?
Let's go ahead and have a little chat with the police, sir.
You seem a little upset. Are you mad? Are you mad? Come on, it's just a camera. Come on, guys. Come on, it's just a camera. They're over there. You can go talk to them for yourself. No, I'm going to stay out on public property.
Okay, you're harassing people and we're getting complaints.
I'm not harassing anybody.
Yeah, you are.
By filming, I'm harassing.
No,
Can I get your... Oh, you're a sergeant, of course. Of course you're a sergeant.
You went up to a lady and you were harassing her.
She walked by me and asked if I was recording. I told her, yes, I'm recording.
Well,
I walked away.
She asked you to stop you. She said you continued to.
Can I just walk away? No.
In my opinion, his tactics were a disgrace to those who have a bona fide reason for filming. Now, in the most recent incident, he's alleged to have given a woman who is having a mental health incident a ride home and then Now, during the contact, he claimed his name was Tony and then offered her a ride home. According to the victim, he was wearing tactical gear, had a police radio, and driving a Crown Victoria. Now, during the ride home, he's alleged to offer the woman money for performances and began in front of her. Upon her refusal, he became more aggressive and got off the freeway in the neighborhood and pushed her out of the car. Now, the report states that he tased her twice, and police observed the taser barbs and blood on her shirt.
Oh, did I mention that he's also a police impersonator, just like Earl David Warden used to try to pretend he was working with the FBI or some secret undercover government agency? It's all a bunch of nonsense. It's all to hide their true character.
Now, Minnesota Guardian's channel is still up, but all of the videos are removed. If found true, I hope that they do put him away for a long time, because this is behavior that we don't need. Now, you can see in a lot of media reports that the news is trying to paint First Amendment auditors in a bad light and paint a picture on us that shows that we all are harassing people. But when is the last time that we went to someone's front door, knocked on it, and put a camera in their face? That's the mainstream media. Now, Minnesota Guardian is one of those people that I could never support. I didn't watch him, and knowing how he behaves on camera, I was appalled.
Somehow I just don't buy that, because there are so many of them that have been convicted, found guilty, and done time for this. As far as I know, the Minnesota Guardian got like 6 months, and probation, he violated that, had to go back for violations on a probation, so I don't know what he's up to now, but nobody's heard from him for a couple of years. Anyway, moving on. Alright, this next one is about Northwest First Amendment audits found guilty for similar charges. We're going to take a look at that. That's brought to us by Anon One News, who used to do a lot of police research into these things, but he hasn't been around for a while.
Hey guys, I got a few updates on some auditors. The first one was yesterday. It was Chadlin Dwayne Smith. You guys know his YouTube channel as Northwest First Amendment Audits. He had a 2-day jury trial on charges in Kootenai, Kootenai District Court. It was from January the 11th of 2021, the charges. The jury found him guilty of willfully, that was a felony, acquitted, obscene matter, general sale of distribution. His next court date will be June the 9th for sentencing. I have an article here I want to share with you guys. So just 1 second here. I'll share this article with you fellas right here. So here's the article. And I'll make sure everybody can read and see this article. Okay. All right. Just make it bigger for you guys. Okay. All right. I'm going to read it to you guys. It's a very short article. It says a 36-year-old Spokane man was arrested in Port Falls Monday on suspicion. During their investigation, Post Falls police officers say they discovered images of infant toddlers on his electronic devices. Chadlin D. Smith was arrested Monday on suspicion of minor. The arrest comes a month after Smith was arrested for second-degree stalking, according to a news release from the Post Falls Police Department. Smith has a prior felony conviction of injury to a child stemming from a 2009 conduct with a case, police said. The Post Falls Police Department said it is investigating the offenders and asked those with information and people involved in to contact them. So here's what he had pled on the exploitative material willfully possess of access by any means. He pled not guilty. Matter general sale of distribution. He pled not guilty. Yesterday, March the 30th, 2022, the disposition, and this is what the jury found. Exploitative material willfully possess or access by any means. He was found guilty after the trial. Sale of distribution. It was an acquittal. So that would have been that. I'm going to slow roll through the case here, you guys. It's going to be a little fast slow roll, but as I slow roll through the case, you guys can pause it, look at it. I just want to get to the bottom of the case here, okay? So just bear with me. Okay, so here's the sentencing. It'll be sentenced on June the 9th, like I said, 2022. Hearing time is 10 o'clock. All right, and that's it. All right, I just want to show you guys that the sentencing is on June the 9th. All right.
I could be here all day just pointing out which one of these guys have an assault history, a predatory history, but there are just so many I can't do it in less than a half an hour. The next one we're going to take a look at is independent First Amendment audits. You probably all seen him on my channel before. He was convicted of having a bunch of images of things that he wasn't supposed to have, and he blamed it on everybody, including airdrops and all kinds of ridiculous nonsense. Let's take a look at Jeffrey Sutton.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Independent Dash First Amendment Auditor, and it's education time.
I'm a victim.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining this video. This is not an auditing video, as you guys can see.
I have some, interesting things that I got to bring to the table, thanks to all the attention and whatnot that I've been getting. And again, all credit, if you will, goes to every single one of you that have shared and put my stuff out there. I mean that wholeheartedly.
Thank you for advertising my shit. Thanks for putting it out there and giving me the attention that I want.
Because your dumbasses don't realize this, but because of your guys' actions and all the shit that you're doing on your channels, including mine, are going to help me get the laws changed in this state.
Well, Jeffrey, you're not going to use YouTube to do it because you don't exist on YouTube anymore. You're gone. That little clip came from his very last video that was uploaded 1 year ago. He hasn't made a video in a year. He hasn't made a live stream in a couple of years. He's just totally worthless. I showed all his stuff. He's on the SO registry and all that stuff for possession of toddler and infant. That's what he's guilty of. Anyway, that's all I got. The guy's channel failed completely after he did this live stream. He just went off the air, just like a lot of them do. They just disappear. I mean, there are many more. You got NorCal Cop Watch that was found to be in possession of the same types of things and doing some dastardly deeds with the young'uns. I mean, the list just goes on and on. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all have a great day. I gotta go take a shower. I feel filthy. Y'all, hope you enjoyed. Love y'all. Bye.